Sonic Origins is the biggest scam in Sega history, and with the help from an actual good Sonic compilation, Sonic Jam, I'm going to explain to you why. Hey Slayers, I'm the world's coolest Sega enthusiast, SEGASLAYER64, and welcome back to another enticing episode of Sega Slayer 64 Complains, Season 1. So, this is episode 19 of the long-awaited Sega Slayer 64 Complains, and it's been 3 months. But there is no way I go without talking about this. This is just too big to not talk about. And with the help of this beautiful game right here, I'm going to actually be using Sonic Jam to demonstrate what I'm talking about today. So, yeah, because I got to talk about this. There's no way I don't talk about this. This is starting to get a little bit out. Why did I use the easy mode? This is starting to get a little bit outrageous. It's starting to upset me, and I have to talk about this because there's no way Sega should be allowed to get away with this bullcrap that they're doing, right? So if you don't know, Sonic Origins is the new Sonic compilation that Sega just announced not too long ago, and it's slated for June, I think it was 23rd release, right? And frankly, I thought, if you would have told me back when they first announced the game last year, I was such under the impression that the game was only going to be $20. Like, I thought for so long the game was going to be $20, right? And no. Sega announced that the game for the Digital Deluxe Edition was going to be $44, and for the normal edition, it's going to be $40. That is the amount of just craziness that went into that statement right there, I was blown away. My mind was blown. Because if that isn't the biggest scam in Sega/Sonic history, I don't know what is. Okay, now listen, I love to defend Sega, I really do. You know, but I also, the thing is, me being the world's coolest Sega enthusiast, I don't want anyone to ever get the impression of me that I'm just a blatant Sega fan and that I just do whatever the company tells me to do. Because I don't. When Sega's wrong, I'm gonna tell you Sega's wrong. And in this one, Sega is wrong to the point I don't even want to buy the game myself. I'm going to. At this point, I'm really only just buying the game for my channel because I have more things I would rather spend my money on than the crap that is that. Because Sonic Origins is $44. Now, first off, right? Now you might be saying, well, Sega Slayer, listen, because, and if you're wondering why I said it that many times, am I playing Marble Zone? Oh my god, I'm playing Marble Zone! Marble Zone! I didn't know I was playing Marble Zone. I genuinely did not know I was playing Marble Zone. Listen, you might be saying to yourself, right? well, Sega Slayer, it's $44. If you're gonna buy the game anyway, why are you complaining? And I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm only buying the game. I'm literally only buying said game solely, so I can get the, I literally just want, only reason I'm playing the game is so I buy the game for views. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it 100% with you. Like, let's be honest here, right? The amount of views I got for the Sonic Colors Ultimate Day 1 Let's Play, it's worth it, okay? It's worth it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm just getting the game and doing a video on the game day 1, but if it wasn't for video purposes, I would not buy the game at all. It's such a scam. Now, okay, it was already a scam a couple days ago when we learned how much it was going to be, and the feature Sega is promising is like something like a 3D camera, I think. The games are supposedly remastered, but in reality, 2 of the games are literally just the mobile ports, like Sonic 1 and 2 are probably just the mobile ports with a few changes, you know, upscale resolution, blah blah blah, all that bullcrap, you know what I'm saying? And Sonic 3 is probably going to be completely remastered. Sonic CD is also probably just going to be the mobile port, if I'm being honest with you. Like, you can call me out on that one. I'm not worried to claim it at all. Sonic 3 is literally going to be the only game in the collection that is worth talking about at all out of the 4 games, right? But essentially, Sega is trying to tell me, right? They're saying, oh, Sega Slayer, $44, and you get apparently some new animated cutscenes. Cool, okay, that's awesome, right? And they're not even cutscenes, they're just thrown in there, and that's it, right? So you're supposedly getting new animation. Cool, that's nice. I like animation, you know, that's cool. You're probably gonna get some art, maybe some soundtracks from some different Sonic games, and, you know, if we're lucky, they might throw in Chaotix or a few Game Gear games. That would be cool. cool. That would be nice, right? But that still does not justify $45 freaking dollars for 30-plus-year-old games. These games are old as dirt, right? And the worst part is, right? And here's what, and you might be saying, okay, Sega Slayer, you're making all these different complaints, whatever. Sonic games are always $45 anyway. You know, you're talking about all this, you're saying all this extra stuff, blah blah blah. So what's your point? Well, this controversy got worse a couple of days ago, right? Because originally I said, if you watched the stream where I reacted to the trailer, I said, why would anyone in their right mind buy this garbage, right? When you can go to Steam or the Xbox store or the PlayStation store, or even, well, not the Nintendo store, but you can, or, well, if you had a 3DS you could, but you could literally go on any of these stores and you can buy these games for less than 99 cents a piece, and that's all of them, including and that's not even talking about mobile. If you want to talk about mobile, right? If you want to talk about mobile, Sonic 1 and 2 is free, and Sonic CD is only 99 cents. You're literally not missing out on anything. Like, that's literally two of the 4 games, right? 3 of the 4 games right there for less than $1. Like, really? And so, Sega, I guess not being stupid, they somehow thought of this too. They thought, maybe Sega Slayer's right. Well, they didn't think I was right. You know, they didn't pay me any attention. But they thought of this too. And you know what their grand solution to this problem was? Well, to force people to pay $45, even though they knew people were not going to want to pay $45. You know what their grand idea was? I'll tell you what their grand idea was. Let's go ahead and delist every single classic Sonic game from every single marketplace we can think of. I'm talking Steam, the Xbox store, the PlayStation store, all of it, the Microsoft store. Epic is not on Epic Game Store, but they're delisting the entire trilogy of classic Sonic games. Well, if you count Sonic CD, not trilogy, whatever. They're delisting the entire set of classic Sonic games, all for clout, essentially. All to scam people into buying a game they know is not worth it. Sonic Origins is not worth it, and it is flat out a scam. Please, 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 please. Oh my god. Don't you just love when that happens? But no, that's probably like the most satisfying Sonic moment ever, right? But no, yeah, they're forcing people to buy a game that is so overpriced and not worth their money. All for views and all. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. This was so already uncalled for, right? Because first off, now if people want these games and they can't officially buy them, what do you think they're gonna do? Sega, this is gonna backfire on you so hard, and here's the reason I say it's gonna backfire, right? Well, the game is released on PC, right? The game's gonna be released on PC, right? So, you know, that's cool. That's cool. The game's gonna be released on PC. Well, guess what's gonna happen? Guess what's gonna happen? All people are going to do, right? All people are going to do now is they're going to either emulate or pirate. They're going to emulate the original Genesis versions of the games, or they're going to pirate the games. Like, that's what they're going to do. Because who wants to pay $40, right? Who wants to pay $40 for like, you're literally paying for nothing with Sonic Origins. And I'm calling this right now, right? These games will be relisted in a month or two. And if not a month or two, they will be relisted sometime next year. I'm just letting you know. Once the whole hype from Sonic Origins, Sega's just trying to cash in on the initial Sonic Origins hype, I'm telling you right now. And once that hype is dead, Sega's gonna relist these games, realize they made a stupid mistake, and relist them. But why? I can't seem to understand. This is the scummiest move I've ever seen Sega make, and it hurts me to say that, right? Because, you know, Sega is truly my favorite company in the world, you know what I'm saying? I love Sega. I love to praise everything they do as much as I can, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a blatant Sega fan, like I said. I will tell you the truth. I am the world's coolest Sega enthusiast for a reason. I'm not gonna lie to you. If Sega's scamming you, they're scamming you. And just the blatantness of it all, right? That you are expecting people who probably own Sonic 1, 2, and 3 so many times over, including myself. I own physical cartridge copies of all the games. The only one I don't own a physical copy of is Sonic CD, but I own other versions of Sonic CD, including the PS3 version and the Xbox 360 version of Sonic CD. But the point is, how are you going to take down, that's what really got me, right? I was already upset about the price, because I don't care if if there are extra games, right? Even if Sega does decide to throw in a few extra Game Gear games, right? Even if they do decide to do that, maybe I could have saw $45, right? And I probably wouldn't have saw it then. Maybe I could have saw $30, right, for that. Here's the only way I think Sega could have truly made this worth it to me. Here's the only truly way I could have seen them making this worth it to me, right? Is if they decided, you know what? How about this for the entire classic? How about not only do we just release this, right? Now listen to what I'm gonna say first, right? I feel like the only way Sega could have probably made this worth it to me was to either include every single original classic Sonic game. So I mean Sonic 1, 2, and 3 on Sega Genesis, Sonic CD, Knuckles Chaotix, and all of the separate Game Gear games. I'm not saying you have to include like the Master System and the Master System and Game Gear versions of Sonic 2 and 3, right? I meant Sonic 1 and 2. But what you can do is at least include all the games like Sonic Chaos, Sonic Triple Trouble, Sonic Blast, Sonic 3D Blast should have been there. I would have taken Sonic Spinball, Mean Bean Machine, I don't care, like, that all needed to be there, right? That all needed to be there. And also, you know what else, just for the sake of it, right, just to have a complete collection, Sega should have included Sonic the Hedgehog 4, because, hey, at least then you could have called it the complete Sonic, what would you call something with 4, like, movies? I don't know what I forgot what those are supposed to be called, but you get the point, right? They should have released the entire Sonic, I guess you could say, I want to say trilogy. I don't know why I want to say trilogy. But it should have just been an entire Sonic collection with Sonic 1, 2, 3, 4, CD, Knuckles Chaotix, Sonic, and then all the Game Gear games like Tails Adventure, Mean Bean Machine should have been on there. It should have just been like the ultimate Sega Genesis collection, but with Sonic games. Heck, man, I would have paid $60 for that. At least I could have said it would have been worth it, right? Whereas this game, this is not worth it at all. I don't care how many original cutscenes you put in. I don't care how many soundtracks you include in. I don't even care if you include a couple extra unlockable games. It is not worth $45. You're never gonna convince me. You know what I'm saying? And I've talked to some people about it, and they've tried to convince me, saying, okay, Sega Slayer, it is actually worth it because you're gonna be getting these. Why am I still playing this game? You're gonna be getting these these extra unlockables, the Sonic soundtracks. Dude, listen, I don't care how cool a cutscene is. I don't give a squat how cool you try to convince me a cutscene is. I genuinely, I don't care. Regardless of how cool these animations are going to be, right? Here's the thing. Any normal person is going to see those animations, look at them once, maybe twice, maybe even 3 times, maybe 4 if you're lucky, right? Look at them once, 2, 3 times, 4 times, right? First off, all of the original cutscenes that are included in the $45 package, right? They're going to be uploaded to YouTube within a couple days, like within the day, probably within the freaking hour if you want me to be honest with you. If you want to be blatantly honest here, those cutscenes are going to be up on YouTube within that day. Call me out, say what you want. I'm letting you know right now how it's gonna happen. Those cutscenes are going to be on YouTube within a day, right? And what makes it even worse? Right? Is every other special thing they included on there, right? All the so-called special images, all the the special concept art, the music, the soundtracks, all of that is already available on YouTube, right? All of the so-called concept art has been out there for years. There's nothing new you can put out, All the Sonic concept art has been released on. In a second, I'm gonna show you here in Sonic Jam, for example, right? But maybe if Sonic World, for example, would have been cool, or some type of 3D Sonic engine. You know how you could have got me to buy Origins? Put like a Sonic World in there, but it's done in the Frontiers engine, so I could see a little bit about Frontiers. You know what I'm saying? That would have been cool. That probably would have been cool, right? But like, really? Now here's the thing, right? I'm not saying Sonic Origins is not going to be a good game. I'm not saying people aren't going to want it. They're going to want it. There's going to be people out there who's going to buy it for either YouTube purposes, for just want to play it purposes, or maybe they're just younger and love Sonic the Hedgehog and just want to play anything Sonic. You know what I'm saying? I'm buying the game. Like I said, I'm pre-ordering the game. I'm going to be buying the game. I'm going to be talking about the game. It's going to be fun. It's going to be la la lee, fine and dandy, right? So you could again say I have nothing to complain about, but there's just no way $45 is justified. And then it wasn't even the like I said, it wasn't even the $45 that got me. It was the fact that Sega decided it was worth it and a right thing to do to delist Sonic games that have been on these storefronts for years, right? And here's the thing, right? Again, all this, and let me let you know something right now, Sega. I'm looking directly at you because you need to know this, because the people who thought this was all a good idea are freaking imbeciles and they need to be fired. People are going to pirate Sonic Origins day one. The game's going to be cracked day one if it doesn't get cracked the day before, right? And I know, and I hate piracy, and I don't condone piracy at all. If you're going to pirate the game, you're a loser. Please get off my channel. I'm just letting Sega themselves know this, because people who want to pirate are going to pirate, right? So they're going to pirate this game day one, and you decided to take. I mean, I'm just saying, what seems more appealing, right? Going through the hassle of illegally pirating Sonic 1, 2, and 3 games that are 30 years old, or how about you just go buy the 99-cent versions from Steam? Why? Why did they have to be touched? I don't understand. Here's the thing, right? Here's what makes it even worse, right? Okay, you're claiming I think even Sega realizes that this entire thing is a scam. There's no way they don't realize it, right? Because if they're going through such a trouble to delist 30-plus-year-old games from storefronts that they have been on for years, right? If they're going through all the trouble, they have to know that this is just the dumbest thing in the world and that they're doing something completely stupid. They have to know, because you're not going to just do this. I don't know why I did that. You're not going to just do something like this and not realize that this is such a scam, right? If you didn't feel like those games were a threat to the stability of these sales. And I think this should go to show, right? Anybody out there who's saying, oh, well, Sega Slayer, this is worth it because those games are remastered, right? Okay, if those games are remastered and they're worth all this extra money, right? Explain to me right now, right? Why would Sega find it necessary to delist these games? If I'm paying all this extra money for so-called greatly remastered games, right? Which again, these games are just going to be mobile ports, like, let's be honest here. So besides Sonic 3, and Sonic 3 is probably just going to have the resolution upscaled, and that's about it. Like, I'm calling that right now, right? There's nothing else that's going to be done to Sonic 3. It's probably just going to be a port of the Sonic 3 ROM hack, Sonic 3 Complete. And, of course, I know they're not going to really use that ROM hack. I'm just saying in general, right? So there's nothing Sega can really do to Sonic 3 that hasn't already been done somewhere else or something like that. So that doesn't justify it at all. These remasters are just going to be a bunch of bullcrap with upscaled resolutions, and they're going to look a little nicer on modern screens. There's not much you can do for them anyway. They're 2D games, you know what I'm saying? You can only... Now, if you would have told me, Sega, we're going to be remaking the games from brand new Sonic, like in the Sonic Mania engine, and the games were going to have all new cutscenes in them, and they were going to look super nice and cool, and the music was going to be good, and all that extra stuff, right? If you would have told me that, I would have said, hey, you know what, man? Then guess what? I'm on this game day one, right? If you would have told me that, it would have been worth every single penny. Heck, man, if they would have did a modern Sonic collection, it would have been worth every single penny. And you might be saying what I mean, like, what do I mean by that? If the game would have been like, you know, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generations, Sonic Colors, Sonic 06 maybe, you know, Sonic Adventure 1, 2, if this would have been an Adventure Origins, you know what I'm saying, your Sonic Adventure 1, 2, and Heroes, and maybe even Shadow the freaking Hedgehog, maybe even freaking 06, then it would have been freaking worth it. It would have been worth it. It would have been worth every penny. But for it to be classic Sonic games that we have played 1,000 times to be 99 cents and to get nothing extra, right? And let me elaborate a little more on what I was trying to talk about here, right? Let me just because I can't not talk about this, right? So let's just exit off of this game really quickly, right? Because I'm calling it right now. Everything that is going to be in Sonic Origins can be found right here in Sonic Jam, right? And in case you don't believe me, let's just go back, right? Even, like, maybe if they had a Sonic World or something like that, I could have brought it. But there's not going to be anything worth it in Sonic Origins to justify the price and to justify taking down other Sonic games, right? So here we have Sonic World, right? I've done a full-fledged review on this video before, so on this game before, so if you want to check that out, go check that out. But look, this game right here, if you would have told me on the Sega Saturn, right? I've heard some people online, and I've genuinely heard some YouTubers and things like that try to justify Sonic Origins by saying, well, you know, back then Sonic Jam came out and people were happy to buy that, right? Well, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. when Sonic Jam came out, it was way back then, not too long after the games had came out. And the Sega Saturn had no backwards compatibility. It gave you a way to play Sonic 1, 2, and 3 on the Sega Saturn. That's cool, right? But no one wanted this game for that. No one cared about those games back then. Even now, they still don't care. But no one cared about paying $60 for those games back then. But what they did care about paying $60 for, and even then, Sonic Jam did not sell well. You know what I'm saying? In fact, if you look at every other Sonic collection in the past, they don't really sell well, right? And I don't care who has an argument against that. Look at the Sonic Classic Collection on DS. Is that Tails? I never knew you could do this. Look at this. That's actually a cool streak. No, these games never sell well, right? It never. The Jam didn't sell well. You know, the Genesis collections sell well. Never really standalone classic Sonic collections, right? And people are going to say, well, you know, the game's going to be hyped up for the movie. That's why the movie is going to get people hyped. Sure, okay, yeah. Sonic movie 2 did numbers, okay? I'm happy about that, right? Congratulations to Sega. I haven't seen that one or the first one, and I still have no intention of seeing it yet. I'm going to get around to it eventually, right? So that's all cool. That's all fine and dandy, right? And I'm happy for Sega, right? But no amount of hype is going to justify 30-plus-year-old games with resolution updates. Nothing. And again, the whole reason people brought Sonic Jam, right? They had a reason to buy Sonic Jam. For the few people that did buy this game, it would have been worth it only for this right here. And the reason this would have been worth it was because people wanted to see what Sonic the Hedgehog looked like in 3D on the Sega Saturn. And and all the art and things you get here, right? They were still new at this time. No one had seen this stuff yet. You know what I'm saying? This was before the internet was huge. So normal people, everyday people, haven't seen this stuff yet. They haven't seen all this. Look, no one has seen all this art yet. You know, at this time, the bios. Look at this: age unknown, strong point 300 plus IQ. He never gives up. Weak point: he acts like a child regardless of his IQ. Likes machines. Dislikes Sonic. Acts like a child regardless of his IQ. That's jerk stuff. Dr. Eggman. I like. Oh, by the way, people think he was never referred to as Eggman in America before Sonic Adventure. He actually was multiple times. All this art here refers to him as Dr. Eggman. It says it up there. You can see all the different stuff, all the different art. It's actually really cool. But this is all the stuff right here. I'm calling you. This is all the stuff that's going to be in Sonic Origins, right? All the stuff that's here in Sonic Jam is going to be in Sonic Origins. And it's not even going to be in an as cool fashion. At least you got Sonic World here, right? At least you got Sonic World. That's something, right? You're not going to get that there. And look, every single thing that you wanted in Sonic Origins is here in Sonic Jam. Oh, would you look at this? Oh, is this the full soundtrack of every game? Oh, wow. Amazing. If only... Oh, wait. Oh, you're telling me Sonic Origins is going to do this? That's going to be so cool. I'm so excited for that. Oh, wait, there we go. Cool, right? You can listen to every single soundtrack of all the games, right? That's what's going to be in Sonic Jam, and that's what's going to be here. I'm telling you right now, that's what's here, that's what's there. It's everywhere. Actually, really quickly. Did the game crash? Oh, no. 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 Here we go. Oh, that's fine, battery. Flying Battery Act 1 is way better than Act 2. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I never really liked the Act 2, but no, this is what y'all came for. I can't believe they actually put it in here, and they tried to muffle it a little bit. If you notice, they tried to muffle it a little bit. But no, look, you get to listen to all the sound effects, all of the, you know, the wood haps and everything like that. There's original stuff in. Yeah, that's all the Sonic Jam stuff, whatever. The point is, you get to listen to all the soundtracks here in Sonic Jam, and again, it's delivered in a nice way, right? That's all Sonic Origins is going to have. They're going to have character bios, they're going to maybe have commercials. You know, they might have a few past commercials. They probably won't, though. I don't think they're going to include any commercials, but if they do, that'll be cool, right? But that's still, like, again, the whole Sonic Jam versus Sonic Origins argument does not hold up at all, and again, the reason it doesn't hold up is because this had Sonic Jam. People wanted to see Sonic World. That's the only reason this game didn't even sell well, first off, so that doesn't even add up. It did not sell well, so that goes to show that even this game back in the day was a little bit of a rip-off, but no. the thing was, people at the time, you had no other way but a real Sega Genesis to play the games. And second off, this had Sonic World. Like, people just wanted to see Sonic in 3D on a Sega Saturn, and that's cool enough, right? That's cool. That is actually worth the money. I would have paid this back in the day. But Sonic Origins is a full-on scam that's gonna have nothing original, nothing cool. It's just gonna have concept art we've all seen a million times. The animations are gonna be cool to look at maybe once or twice, and then you're done, right? The so-called soundtracks, everybody has some Sonic soundtracks downloaded on their phone. You can listen to them from YouTube for free. You know what I'm saying? The official Sonic the Hedgehog channel is uploading music. There's a Sonic Topic channel that has all the Sonic songs uploaded on YouTube for free. For free. And, you know, actual CDs with the music came out. So there's nothing special here. There's nothing special here that we haven't seen before. And it really does not constitute in any way, shape, or form Sega delisting past Sonic games. It's outrageous. It's a scam. Sega needs to be ashamed of themselves. And regardless of what anyone else thinks, this is the biggest scam in Sega/Sonic the Hedgehog history. But either way, thank you for listening to me complaining for a good, I don't even know how long we've been recording. If you're new here, if you can subscribe, that'd be really awesome. We're trying to reach 300 subscribers and you'd be helping us out a lot. Make sure to share this video with your friends to become a Super Slayer. I've been the world's coolest Sega enthusiast, SEGASLAYER64, and just letting you know, I probably won't be talking about Sonic Origins anymore until it releases, because, like I said, I'm not doing a Let's Play on the game. There's no reason to do a Let's Play. You've seen Sonic 1, 2, and 3 a billion times. I'm not doing anything extra. I'm probably going to make one video on it, and that'll be it. And that'll be a day one video, maybe 2 videos. That's about it. Other than that, I have nothing else to say, man. Sonic Origins is a scam, and do I recommend you buy it? Hey, if you already own Sonic, if you already own anything similar to a Sonic collection with art, music, and all that, don't buy the game. There's gonna be nothing here for you. I'm telling you. People are gonna people are probably gonna pirate this game, and I'm in no way, shape, or form condoning that. Shame on you, pirates. But people are gonna probably go pirate crazy with this game, and it's all around. I'm calling it right now. Even if this isn't a sales flop for Sega, it's going to be a flop for Sega one way around. Either they receive tons of backlash, the game is gonna be called one of the worst Sonic games of all time, not because the games in it are bad, but because of the execution, or people just aren't gonna buy it. That's just my take. But I've been the world's coolest Sega enthusiast, SEGASLAYER64, and until next time, have a good one, Slayers.